Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2 Mask of the Betrayer. This is Big Los.
Yes.
And as you can see, it's nighttime because off camera I swapped out all of the undead specific spells and then swapped in some better spells that are going to be more useful, and then we rested up. And as you can see, the spirit energy dropped to 86. Now we're going to go into the Ice Troll Lodge. But first, let's look at this badger. Not immediately distinguishable from other telthor badgers you have encountered, this perky little fellow seems to have quite an aversion to you entering the grounds of the local Berserker Lodge. Though quite outspoken, the creature never outright attacks you, as it is being restrained somehow. You idly wonder what would happen if such restraints were removed. Alright, I think we're going to find out the answer to that a little bit later, so let's go into the Berserker Lodge. No, it's not like a Lions Club or a Mason Lodge. No, this is where all the warriors gather for the common defense of the city. So let's talk to these guys right here, who looks like they're playing a game of throwing knives. And if you try to do sleight of hand on them, I don't think they have anything. No, they don't. Alright, this is Yegor. I lose again. I can't believe... Oh, hey there, Outlander. Have you seen this amazing winning streak that Alexei is on? I haven't been paying attention. How many times in a row has Alexei won? Well, it would have to be 6 times, I would say. I don't think there's anything unusual about that. Of course, but I just assumed he had been practicing. Do you think Alexei is cheating? So we're going to do a spot check. You haven't noticed the faint sparkle emanating from the darts. I think you are correct, Outlander. I didn't notice it before, but now that I take a closer look, something isn't right about those darts. You have a very sharp eye, for an outsider anyways. Alexei, with the help of the outsider, I have seen through your trickery. I cannot believe that you would cheat and steal from your own brethren. You whine like a babe, Yegor. It was you who decided to place a bet on what was supposed to be a friendly game. You never had a problem in the past when you were winning. Your lies disgrace yourself, your family, and worst of all, the lodge. Come, let's go to the Ethrin, Katya. She will straighten us out. Fine by me, Jaeger the whiner. But once it has been proven that I haven't been cheating, I want every last gold piece that you owe me. Thank you, Outlander. I know this isn't much, but I would like you to take my lucky arrows that I was about to bet away. Come to your humiliation, Lexi. Watch your tongue, Yegor. Finally, now that I have gotten both of you to leave, I can play a few rounds of darts. I am watching you, Outlander. Yeah, I'm sure you will. And I don't think that we can attack this particular training dummy. No. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So we could talk to various people here. Let's look at these arrows that we got. We got arrows of Petrification. Cool. Alright, we'll equip those. Arrows are very hard to come by, as you remember. And we forgot to do this in the last episode. We forgot to put the... There it is, the Bestow Life Force feat into our quick keys. It heals your party's HP and deducts that amount from your spirit energy. And it says it's the most potent way to reduce your craving, too. So if our craving gets up real high, I guess we'll use that. Alright, who else should we speak to in here? What about these guys? Beardless Vic and Radu the Untested. Good day to you, stranger. I'm Radu and Don't forget your title, lad. Radu the Untested. And this here is my fellow berserker in training, Vic. Beardless Vic, haha! As you can see, they called me Beardless Vic. But not for long. Have you seen this stubble, Jurek? Jurek pauses the story he's telling to momentarily look at Vic and then turns back and resumes it. He'll come around, Vic. We just haven't proven ourselves yet. I know, but I can't take this much longer, Radu. We need to do something soon. Agreed. Stranger, you look like you've seen your share of fighting. Think you could help us out? What kind of help do you need? We need to prove our worth to the others. We both just barely passed the initiation rites, and we're the youngest members of the lodge, so the other members look down on us. Well, from what I've heard, berserkers value strength. If you proved you were stronger than another member, that might work. The only problem with that is that we're the two weakest members of the lodge. Let's do bluff. One of you will just have to show you're stronger than the other, then. Success. Hey, that might work. I might get some respect around here if I knock you out, Vic. Who says you can knock me out? I'm stronger than you are. Not on your best day, chum. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Oh, yeah? Yeah. We'll see about that. You'll see the end of my fist, you mean. I'll just watch from over here. Alright, let's watch them try to duke it out. They don't really do it for too long, though. Just throw a couple of punches. Ah, stranger. We're still at a loss for coming up with a way to earn the respect of the lodge. Any ideas? Let's see. Do either of you have any ideas about how to prove your worth? Well, we can't beat any other members of the lodge or anything, so that's out. We just need to practice, and not on each other. I swear I will know all your moves by heart, Radu. As I know yours. What do you say, stranger? Mind if we try some of our attacks on you? Sure. Go ahead. I could take it. Alright. Had enough yet? I think we really learned a lot from that little session. Hey, you two. A couple of us were watching you practice, and that wasn't half bad. You won't get far training with weak foreigners, though. Train with us next time. What? Weak foreigners, and we didn't even see what happened. Don't pay him much heed, stranger. He just has a lot of pride in our martial traditions. The good news is that the others will actually train with us now. Yes, and we owe it all to you. Oh, good. I get beaten on for a while, and you two get rewarded for it. That's how it works around here, huh?
Greetings and
Stranger, welcome. Vic and I have been shown a great deal more respect ever since you helped us. Glad to hear it. It's all thanks to you. Your next ale's on us, stranger. Don't mind if I do. Bartender, 1 ale, please. And we just acquired an ale. Well, great. Alright, let's go talk to this guy in the back. Nakai, the shaman. And he's got 2, looks like cats with him. Be mindful. Nakai walks the same path I do, but he is farther down it. Try not to address him as you would townsfolk. He is not of their kind. Nakai, how do your spirits fare? Gann-of-dreams. My spirits are content. Do you still stir dreams as you walk your path? How can I not? It is the land I walk, Nakai. Nakai, this is the captain. He is of the civilized lands, but he is not blind to our traditions. Then may our traditions keep you, Captain. You show little wisdom in traveling with this one, but at least his spirits have more sense than he. I? This one is cursed, wise Nakai, not I. Or should your name be Blind Nakai? Enough of your big insults, little shaman. My ears are not wide enough to fit them. What is this curse you speak of? I hunger for spirits, and unless I feed, I grow weak. Ah, it is the great evil you bring to this lodge, Captain. You are a spirit eater, and gann-of-dreams speaks unusual truth. You are cursed. Huh. No, really? Who did this to me? I have no idea how you came to be cursed. The curse, it is an old thing. A plague brought down by your gods onto the Rashemi people nearly 1,000 years ago. But why am I the one that's cursed now? I'm not even Rashemi. Where the bearer of the curse hails from does not matter. It seems the curse goes where it pleases and affects whomever it likes. What else can you tell me about the curse? Or, what gods would do such a thing? Yeah. Unfortunately, I know very little of your gods. I cannot say which were involved. What else can you tell me about the curse? I can only tell you of the whispers that wind and spirits have brought me over these many years. The curse is said to have appeared after the rebellion of a Merkelite priest against the gods. Of course, such an act is pure idiocy, foolhardy at best. Rebellion against the gods can only lead to failure. To think otherwise is arrogance, nothing else. So let's do lore. And this rebel priest, he served Merkel, god of the dead? Yes, you speak truly, but Merkel is no more. He is dead now and answers to the spirits. You believe in such gods? Why not? They exist. There is evidence right here before you in this one's curse. Trickery and mirrors. I had thought that such a curse stemmed from the spirits, not pretender gods. Then you should look deeper at the world around you, gann-of-dreams. Their gods are spirits of a different sort. They leave their marks, whether you believe in them or not. Your new god of the dead is a young god, and has a narrow eye, but that is spirit gossip. Narrow eye? He means stubborn. Only sees a narrow view of things. In many ways, he is like much of your gods and your priests. Which one should we do? We'll see who has the narrow view when you die and have to answer to my stubborn gods. No. Is there anything else about the curse that I should know? Yeah, we'll do that one. It was once believed that the curse was a punishment from your gods upon Mulsantir and Rashomon in retribution against Akachi. But those stories are largely forgotten now, and no one knows for certain how the curse began. The Rashemi people have lived with this curse for a very long time. I myself encountered another spirit eater many years ago. No matter who bears the curse, their fate is always the same. The hunger has always won. What do you mean the hunger always wins? The emptiness inside you will continue to grow. It will grow to a point where you can no longer fill it up. It will consume you entirely. What can you tell me about this other spirit eater, the one you met? Who he was does not matter. What he was is what you are now. Cursed. I was but a young boy when our paths crossed. He was Vremyani, a Rashemi male skilled in the arcane arts. He was very old, probably even older than I am now. He was doing his best to resist the curse. When he finally realized that the curse could not be removed, he decided he would entrap the foul presence in some hidden place. This, he thought, would ensure that the curse would not pass on to anyone else. I believed his plan had worked, since the curse had not reappeared in decades. But he apparently was not as successful as he had hoped. Your presence here is obvious evidence of that. There must be a way to end this curse. I do not know if that is even possible. All I know is none that came before you have had the power to lift the curse. Many of them have tried, but none have found a cure. Your presence here is proof of this. Would you know of anyone who can help? Sadly, no. But there might be something that I could do to help. It is not much, but it is all that I can offer. What might that be? The spirits have told me that Oku has decided to assist you in your journey. There is a ritual that I can perform which would strengthen his spirit. Please bring Oku here. His presence is required for the ritual. I'm not really interested in any rituals. If you do not wish me to help, That is your choice, but remember that I will be here should you change your mind. Until then, good day. No, because he'll ask for 3 brilliant spirit essences, and what he does to Oku, it won't really show anything happening. So, he's more of a charlatan than anything else. Nothing will really happen. Hail, stranger! Care to test your strength against mighty Forovan? Not today. Care to answer the questions of Inquisitive Captain? Why not? It'll be a while before any of the others have enough liquid courage in their gut to challenge Forovan this night. Tell me about yourself. Forovan was born here in Mulsantir, and from birth was always large for his age. However, Forovan was a timid child, and the other children would pick on him, despite him being larger than them. So what happened? One day a gang of thieves attacked Forovan on the road. Finding it amusing that so large a young man wouldn't fight back, at some point, Forovan stopped feeling fear or pain. Instead, Forovan felt angry. It was like a wave of liquid fire crashed over Forovan's mind, blotting out all thought. All Forovan can remember is waking up the unconscious bodies of the thieves strewn around him. When Forovan returned to town with the thieves, he was proclaimed a hero. When the tale of his deed was told, he was taken here to train as a true berserker of Rashomon. The witches told Forovan that he had a powerful gift, one that should be honed. Wait, you returned to town with the thieves? How did you bring them all back? Forovan carried them, of course. How many thieves are we talking about? Only 6, and they were small like you, so it wasn't much of a feat. I see. Mind if I ask you another question? Not at all. Ask, and Forovan will answer. Alright. Why do you always speak in the third person? Forovan does not know what you mean. Farewell. Yeah, we don't want to ask him about all these other guys. It's just kind of a long, pointless dialogue. This is Jurak. Welcome to the Ice Troll Berserker Lodge, Outlander. Do you have business here? What is there to do around here? Well, there's always room for another at our tables, and if you'd like to test yourself, I'm sure one of our members would be happy to oblige you. What is this place? As I said, this is the Ice Troll Berserker Lodge, one of many such lodges scattered throughout our country. Men enter this lodge as boys and leave as true warriors of Rashomon. Where does the name come from? All Berserker Lodges are named after creatures found locally, and the fighting style of its members is usually patterned after the creature. I haven't seen any ice trolls since I came to Rashomon. Ha! There's a reason for that. Ice trolls are dangerous creatures that eat humans, so we've hunted down any that live too close to one of our settlements. There probably isn't an ice troll for miles and miles. Tell me about your fighting style. Trolls are legendary for withstanding blows that would cripple other creatures. We teach our warriors to do much the same. Do you teach them how to regrow limbs or something? No, that'd be a trick. No, Outlander, our warriors train themselves to shrug off blows and withstand intense cold. As you might imagine, such abilities come in handy in our land. I see. Let me ask you something else. Alright. Do you know anything about that strange badger outside? Ah, so you've met our lodge's guardian. It may seem annoying, but if you truly intended any wrongdoing here, you'd have your hands full with that one, believe me. Have you ever heard of a creature called a spirit eater? Of course, all Rashemi children are told the tale to frighten them into behaving. Why do you ask? Do you know who I could ask to find out more about the spirit eater legend? Sure, just ask old Nakai in the back. He knows all sorts of stories about the spirits and creatures of our land. We already talked to him. Yeah. Thanks for the information. Farewell. Let's see. Guess we'll talk to Yulia over here. Greetings. What can I help you with? Who are you? My name is Yulia. Yulia the Ice Queen, lad. Don't you forget it. Why did he call you the Ice Queen? I help train the berserkers to fight in the cold. The training can be a little harsh, so the others made up the nickname as a means of getting back at me. How do you train them? Every day we fill the tub with freezing cold water, and our warriors take turns attempting to stay in the water as long as they can. Over time, they become used to the extreme cold and can last longer and longer. How long can they last? Quite some time, although there is a limit to the amount of cold the body can stand. Yeah, farewell. Yeah, you can actually try that, but it's kind of hard to withstand all that cold. Ah, another victim. Good, good. Take a seat, stranger. What do you have? Who are you again? The name's Lena, and I'm the loudest swearer, dirtiest fighter, and sharpest tongue in the lodge. What's it to you? I'm looking for a worthy drinking partner. I like you already. Well, let's see. There's ale, and over there's some more ale, and if you're nice, I'm sure we can scrounge up some ale for you. Quite the selection. I'll take some ale. Here you go, to your health. And to yours. Mind if I ask you some questions? Not at all, ask away. Can you tell me about this lodge? No? Yeah, I guess that's it. What can you tell me about this lodge? This place is my home. It's where all of us meet and train and fight. I've seen good times and bad, but it's always there for us when we need it. Yeah, farewell. Okay, if you challenge her to try to join the lodge, then you have to fight a bunch of berserkers off. Alright. I think that's about it. Now, all three people that we talked to, we actually talked to four.
Yes.
So, I'm not including Jurek in that conversation, but the three that we've talked to, if you want to join the lodge, and we're going to put on the bus right now, if you want to join the lodge, you have to complete their challenges. So for Yulia, of course, you have to withstand the cold for a certain amount of time. With Foravan, you have to do like a strength check, arm wrestle type thing. And if he wins, and it's kind of hard to beat him, but if he wins, then you can find out from Yulia that he's weak in his other arm. And then you can challenge him to use his other arm. And the strength check is much lower. And for Lena, like I said before, if you challenge her, then you have to fight a bunch of berserkers individually. And then if you pass all of those challenges, you are accepted as a member of the lodge. And then you can challenge them again to get some items. However, with Foravan, you need like to beat like a DC 35 strength check to beat him the second time to get his unique item, which is a belt of Cloud Giant Strength to give you strength plus 10. Now, I think there's a better way to get that belt. Now with Yulia, I think you can get like a ring of major cold resistance, but if you're able to withstand the cold... Oh yeah, and the second challenge is you have to withstand the cold even more, and it's even harder challenge to beat. But yeah, you get a ring of major cold resistance if you pass the test a second time. And then for Lena, if you challenge her a second time, she has you fight, I think the guy's name is Sergey or Sergi or something. And he's always asleep, but she wakes him up just to fight you. And he's very hard to defeat, but if you defeat him, then you can get his Falcon, which is kind of powerful, but, you know, it's like a two-handed weapon, and not the kind of weapon that we need or use. Alright, I think that might be it for all the buffs that we're going to put on for this coming up. And as you can see, these are the types of spells that we chose. Yeah, we're not going to do that one yet. That's only lasts for 6 seconds per level. Let's see, prayer only lasts 6 seconds per level too, so we're not going to do that as of yet.
Yes?
Step with me.
Alright, I think we're ready to do this. Let's challenge all these guys to a big brawl. Welcome to the Ice Troll Berserker Lodge. Outlander, do you have business here? I'd like to challenge your berserkers. You're a brave one, then. Not many can claim to have beaten a berserker in combat. Who would you like to challenge? You misunderstand me. I want to challenge all your berserkers to a fight. You're kidding, right? Is this some sort of foreign humor? No, I just want to see how long it would take for me to clean out an entire lodge of berserkers. Can't say I've ever done that before. I warn you, Outlander, this joke of yours is not very amusing. I recommend that you leave, now. And if I don't, then you don't. Leave, that is, ever. Get him! So we're going to attack the berserkers. And now the entire lodge is going to attack us. But we got all the buffs on, and the captain has not only perfect two-weapon fighting, but we also have the fiery void to help us. And we're going to have Kaylin cast Mass Charm Monster to make those guys not fight anymore. And the most dangerous guy here is the Shaman in the back. So we're going to try to do Power Work Petrify on him. And Gann, I guess we'll do Elemental Swarm. Let's see, and then after that, I guess we'll do Summon Creature 9. And the captain will just do what he does best, you know, get critical hits and doing 80 points of damage. Alright, looks like Mass Charm Monster worked on a whole bunch of them. That's pretty good. So we want to take out Jurek, and then looks like all the ones around him, most of them have got frozen in their tracks. They can't do anything. They are charmed. And yes, Sophia, I want you to do Power Word Petrify. Get closer. Failure, invalid target. That doesn't even make sense. Why is that not working? That's stupid. Okay, do color sprayers. Do something. Okay, so that did like 40 points of some sort of damage to him. Okay, whatever. Why don't we bring the captain up here? See, it looks like the Shaman cast Storm of Vengeance. Yeah, let's bring the captain up here, and now that he's close enough, we'll do a whole bunch of damage on him. It shouldn't take that long to kill him. There he goes. Okay. No problem. Alright, who's next? Oh, yeah, let's take care of 4 of them.
I have my eye on our enemy here.
Alright, Captain. You know what to do. Just get in there and do what you do best. I don't know how you're going to get around. Yeah, here we go. On that side. Yeah, this guy's almost dead. But the captain is taking a lot of damage, though. But it's okay. He's dealing more damage. Alright, there goes Yulia. Alright, we are doing quite well, actually. Let's see, who's left? Just a couple of rogue berserkers, I suppose. Let's see, Gann, why don't you heal the captain, because he did take a lot of damage. Alright, so there goes another one. Okay, what's going on here? Why don't we pull everybody back here, because this Storm of Vengeance is getting rather annoying. What, you can't move? Okay, yeah, there you go.
My magic will erase this.
Yeah, you too, Sophia. Why don't you come this way? Oh, we still got the kitties to take care of. Oh, man. Okay. I guess we gotta kill him. Alright, there goes one. Uh-oh, that one got the fear. He's running away. No, we don't want to linger in the acid rain.
Shall we indulge
We really got to
ourselves?
give our other party members some type of regeneration. You know what? I don't think that elemental is going to take care of that big panther or whatever. Oh, we got another berserker. Okay, well, I guess we'll... Oh, I guess too late. Kaylin already killed him. Okay, I guess all that's left is that panther. So let's go up and kill it. You know what? It's near death, so why don't we pull everybody back? We do not want to be near this door when the last enemy falls.
I have my eye on our enemy.
I guess we will wait for the elemental to take care of it. In the meantime, let's go grab this belt. We got the belt of storm giant strength, not cloud giant strength. Excuse me. Yeah, see, the belt of storm giant strength gives you strength plus 10. I think the belt that we're wearing now gives strength plus 8. That's the belt of cloud giant strength.
Is a bit of
Alright,
a
so now we have a plus 6 strength modifier, so now we could use Duskwood bows. Uh-oh, and there's that badger that we saw out front. And now it's big. That was very Stanley Kubrick-like. You know, going between each perspective, and then it shows a change there. Alright, so the key to this is to use a lot of Big B spells. So we're going to cast all the Big B spells that we have on this thing to get it not to move, because this thing could do a lot of damage to you. And then we are going to
Enemies have fallen upon us.
summon all the creatures that we can. So we're going to do a gate right here. Yeah, right there should do it. And then I guess we'll do a blade barrier. Yeah, it was on location. So now there will be a blade barrier situated on that angry badger. This is one of the toughest bosses in the game, and I am going to call it a boss. And let's put Epic Gate into the quick keys down here, and no, you can't do that. Yeah, we'll just cast it as soon as Sophia's done casting all those other spells. And Captain, why don't you use your fingerbone name to summon some type of zombie or skeleton or something. And let's see, Gann, why don't you summon another elemental swarm? There you go. Yeah, we want to summon a lot of creatures for this. For distraction purposes. Yeah, and then we're going to do summon creature 9. And it's really not going to matter how many creatures we summon, because this thing does so much damage. And it doesn't even look like it really does that much damage. But believe me, it does. It's going to take out pretty much all of our summoned creatures. See, there goes that animated zombie or skeleton or whatever. And we had the captain just summon something with his wand. Let's see how long that lasts. And the big bees is keeping that thing in one spot, which is good. We don't want that thing moving and taking out our other characters. So let's cast Harm on this thing. I think Harm seems to do pretty well on it. And then we'll do the most effective attack of them all, which is the captain with his fiery void. Alright, looks like Gann did 150 damage, but he did take a lot of damage himself just going up there, so now he has to heal himself.
For the crusade.
And we'll tell these other things to attack. Alright, so we got the captain and a bunch of summoned creatures attacking this thing. Let's see, once this thing gets to near death, we're going to have the captain do a Devour Spirit and send his spirit energy back up to 100%. Alright, now it's near death. Let's do a Devour Spirit.
For the crusade.
And let's pull everyone back. We don't want anyone to interfere. Yeah, and since you summoned that Baylor, you might as well tell it to attack. Even though it probably won't have anything to do by the time the captain devours the spirit. Okay, so that thing is toast with all the spells and buffs that we have. It really didn't do too much for us. We did get 2513 XP. And for some reason, we only got a volatile spirit essence out of it, which is kind of weird since it's so difficult. We got so much XP out of it. Alright, so now we're gonna get all these treasures that these people had. get a Ring of Regeneration, Amulet of Natural Armor plus 5. We get the Amulet of the Master. This is the guy who was sleeping. Sergey. And we'll grab these. We get the Golden Circlet and Braces Armor plus 8. Yeah, that's good for Sophia. We'll grab those essences off the cat, off the dead panther. And then we'll see what Jurek has. He's got some Rashemi Berserker Chainmail, Ring of Protection plus 4, and Amulet Natural Armor plus 3. And then we get the Heart of Rashomon ring that was on the Angry Badger. Now this ring is one of the best in the game, so let's check it out. Though to the untrained eye, this item appears merely as a slender band of silver, those with an eye for the art can discern it as a current of pure force, always in motion. The witches have identified it as a link to an extremely powerful telthor, Rashemi animal spirit, that imbues it with tremendous speed and regenerative capabilities. So we get freedom of movement, haste, improved evasion, and regeneration plus 5, and it has light, but whatever. That will replace our Ring of Regeneration. We'll get one more point of regeneration out of it, plus we'll get all those bonuses. One of the best rings in the game. Plus we get freedom of movement all the time.
Yes.
Even though we already had it before from the blessing from Kaylin, but we also get improved evasion, so I don't think we need to take improved evasion as a feat at our next level. Alright, let's check out some of these other things that we got. Oh, yeah, let's give these essences to Sophia. Alright, and then we get this Golden Circlet. Immunity to mind-affecting spells, plus 1 to will, concentration plus 1, spell resistance 10. And then we get this Amulet of the Master. That gives like plus 6 to a lot of the skills that Captain uses and not anyone else in the game, so not really too useful unless we can enchant it with something later, but I doubt it. Alright, since we've taken out all these berserkers in this lodge, we can go to the Sunken City. So this is Big Los signing off. I'll see you next time, and Tegu Buen Dia.